Big shout out to the Birmingham Public Library for allowing us to utilize this space. Although, with COVID, we were hoping it would be a physical space. They said, even if it's not, we're still going to do everything we can to help y'all. And they provided us with this excellent platform, this excellent and amazing platform. So big shout out to Birmingham Public Library. And tonight, go ahead.
Remiss, gotta thank Birmingham City Schools. Thank you so much. Big shout out to Dr. Jones for all your help in these last 3 months, like with this program. We wouldn't have made it without you. Thank you so much.
Yes, and we actually have Dr. Jones here. So we wanted to give Dr. Jones as well as Mr. Crum an opportunity to speak on behalf of Birmingham City Schools. But first, let's turn it over to Dr. Jones.
Okay, so first of all, we just want to thank you from the Arts Education Department of Birmingham City Schools under the direction of Dr. Deborah Mays as the coordinator. The theater department is very, very, very elated to have this opportunity, not only for the students, but for the teachers and for our community. I also want to make sure that I definitely go ahead and send a shout out to everybody who participated with the Flourish. And Ms. Green, we thank you again for the opportunity to allow the Flourish to come in and bring back such a vital initiative through poetry, through a creative way for the students to have not only an academic outlet, but a social outlet during this pandemic. So once again, I'm already, before anything gets started, I've been watching this program matriculate since day one. And I have seen the growth in the students and the teachers. And I am so pleasantly just knocked off my feet by what I've seen over the past few months. So before everybody gets started, I already know that they're going to do fantastic. I know that the teachers are going to be on here. They're going to be fantastic because we have nothing less than a fantastic theater and dance department here at Birmingham City Schools. And with that being said, once again, I thank everyone and everyone on the screen, all of the judges, because you didn't have to take time out, but you did. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm going to hand it off to my coworker, Mr. Crum.
Once again, doing these always do a good job. So,
Thank you, Mr. Crum, for coming through and offering your support, man. Again, thank you, Birmingham City Schools, for allowing us in these programs. Thank you to the teachers over at Carver, Ramsey, Huffman, and Winona. And also, again, this is the rebirth of Word Up coming at you, hosted by the Flourish Alabama. We have our judges, we have our videos queued up,
and we have a word from the Alabama State Council of the Arts. Miss Diana Green is also here, one of the biggest supporters for this program. Like was mentioned earlier, we did not know how we were going to get this program back up off the ground. But thanks to ASCA, thanks so much to ASCA for the work that they've done to help us out. And we wanted to give Miss Diana Green an opportunity to speak on behalf of the organization.
Thank you very much. I won't take much of your time, but I did want to say a few thank yous also. First, I'm going to say again, Birmingham Public Library is a wonderful organization to do this. We support them with their Bards and Brews and this too, and we really appreciate their commitment to education. I want to thank you, the Flourish, for your innovative, relevant, and quality teaching with these kids. It's amazing. I want to thank the 4 theater teachers that I watched working with the kids this week. Their classroom, they were allowed you to go into their classrooms, and they're so passionate in the support that they have for their students, and it's very palpable. Thank you to the principals and the administrators who have allowed the curriculum in the schools to flourish. Sorry for the pun. But you are to be commended for your support of such rigorous theater programs and for stepping outside the box to give your students something extra. Finally, the biggest thank you of all. Oh no, before I get to that, sorry. I want to thank our council member, Santana Stevens, who agreed to come and be a judge today. I very much appreciate her on our council board because she always is supportive of arts education events and loves to visit and observe the things that we're doing. So arts education is my program. She always supports it. So thank you, Santana, for coming. Biggest thank you goes to all of the students who have brought their courage and incredibly wise and deep thoughts to this event. These words prove to us that you have empowered them to create positive change. And not just the ones that are here, but the ones that I also saw during the week. I know they didn't all get to come to this one, and we won't see everybody, but everyone I saw was just amazing. So I just want to say we're the lucky ones to witness the power that these students have. And I really appreciate it. I did want to say one more thing. Alabama State Council of the Arts produces a program called Poetry Out Loud. And we have a school, regional, and statewide structure. And we will be inviting the top 3 students tonight from this competition to compete with other regional winners across the state in our Poetry Out Loud program in February. So I'm very excited about that. And I'm very grateful for the Flourish for allowing us to include your program in what we're doing as well. I cannot thank you enough. And students, good luck. This is going to be a wonderful evening. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Diana. Thank you so much again to ASCA. We look forward to working with y'all again in the future. Thank y'all so much. Ramon, how's this shindig gonna work, man? How the competition go? Let's get
yes. Let's break down these rules. So we worked with 4 different high schools throughout the Birmingham City schools. What were those schools again, Eric?
Those schools were Carver, Winona Dragons, Ramsey Rams, and Huffman Vipers.
Yes, and out of those 4 schools, they had a class-wide slams, then a school-wide slam to select the top 5 students. And the top 5 students from those 4 schools, you all are about to see today. So they'll be competing, and judges will be giving them a score. And then the top scorers will add up those scores, and we'll add up the schools. So the schools that have the highest overall score total, everybody added up, that is going to be our champion, our first place champion, as well as the top 3 individual scorers. And we also are going to have money and trophies for those teams. So $500 for that first place school and a large trophy with your school inscribed on it, as well as medals. And then for our top 3, they will be receiving, I believe it is $150 for first place, $100 for second, and $50 for third place. So that is how it's going to go. We'll watch all 20 poets. But before we get started watching the poets, there will be a sacrificial poet. This poet is here to help the judges do their judgy thing. So judges, we have 4 judges in here today, and I want to give a shout out to those 4 judges. Ashley Jones, we have Santana Stevens, Rebecca Blumenfield, and wait a second, I'm trying to scroll through my judges. Sonia Smith. I was like, there was Santana and Sonia right next to each other. There we go. Our 4 judges. We want to give y'all a huge round of applause. Y'all will get to hear from our judges a little bit later tonight on behalf of their organizations. But this will be and Voice Porter, our 5th judge.
Hey.
Voice Porter from Birmingham Public Library just came in right in the nick of time. So we have 5 judges. 5 judges for y'all this afternoon, evening time. And this will be their practice opportunity. So we're gonna go ahead and ask our administrator to share their screen on the SAC Poet. And this will be our first time seeing our first poet of the evening. And judges, everyone, we really want y'all to enjoy. And let's give it up for the first poet of the evening, Princess.
Schoolhouse. Do we teach our kids to vote? Do we have paper and pencil? Do we stress them to vote? Or do we just stress the dress code? Vote. Do we tell our teachers to state their opinions? Do we get up and vote? Only 16 and know so much. Politics and police. Vote. Schoolhouse. Do we teach our kids to vote? Being raised in a very open school is scary. Different opinions but want a different lifestyle. Vote. I can't stress it enough. Our senators are like the secretary of school. Vote. They matter too. Schoolhouse. Do we teach our kids to vote? Getting up at 6 a.m. to get to the polls is too hard. But getting up to get joints is easy for them to wear to school. Classrooms should be open to state opinions, not to judge. Voting is an opinion. Everyone has one. Vote. History teachers only teach history. Not too much about voting. More about who landed in North America first. When in reality, it wasn't even Columbus. That's why I'm stressing to you to vote. We should really learn more in school. Vote. The polls being in the gym where our parents vote to voice their opinions. Voting is an option, but I think everyone should vote.
Good people, beautiful people. Show some love. Princess, our sacrificial poet for this evening. Show some love. Judges, take a second, think about it. Ding! When you're ready, get those scores in the chat. And we'll read them off as they come.
Oh, wait, we're not reading.
We're not going to read them. My bad. Yeah.
But we see our scores coming in. We got 1. We got 2. 3. We got 2 more coming in. And in the meantime, in between time, we do want to let y'all know that this program is more than just this festival that is happening tonight. Additionally, we've been working with these students over the last 12 weeks or so. And we want to shout out those teachers that were working with us. So I want to give a huge shout out to Miss Edwards over at Winona and to Miss Lockhart over at Ramsey High School.
Also, shout out to Miss Latasha Benedict over at Huffman Eastside. Shout out to Rachel Simone over at Carver. We couldn't have done this without y'all. Y'all are incredible.
We love it. We love it. And we have our scores in. So, Eric, do you want to introduce our next poet to the stage?
Our next poet stepping up to the mic. First poet for the rebirth. Word up. Y'all, show some love to Micaiah.
Give it up for Micaiah, y'all. Give it up for Micaiah.
The name of the poem I'm reading today is called The Land of the Brave. I hear there's a land that is no secret but not many have seen. A land where I can go from being scared to confident, from living in panic to calmness, from being rash to cautious, from drowning in disappointments to striving, from being dead on one's feet to being passionate. It would be absurd not to pursue such capability. So here I am. I am headed to a land. I must find a way to attain the promising values of this land. When I get to this place, my hardships will be no more. I heard at this land, I won't feel empty, but I will feel wholesome indeed. I was told I will be water reclamation. Have you ever heard of such a place? A place where you are higher than the lows. Here you are stronger than your foes. A place like this, though, it is not easy to find. You must open your mind to find the path hidden deep inside. You must overcome your story. To get here, it is key to have a mind at ease. To get here, you have to follow the path of laughter. You will be guided by growth. You must diminish the wicked ways of your old spirit. And when you do, you have found this place. When you get here, I will have made it. I will be waiting for you. Here I am, calm, confident, and wholesome indeed.
Oh, show some love to Micaiah. Micaiah coming through.
Amazing job. Amazing job. And at this point, we also want to take the opportunity to let y'all know ways that y'all can donate to the Flourish Alabama to have more programming like this. We have some fun stuff coming up that we'll be letting you guys know a little bit later today. But as the judges are putting in their scores, Eric, you want to let them know how they can donate?
Got you. Y'all want to support the Flourish Alabama and for more programs like this to take place, you can hit us up on Cash App, $ the Flourish 8L. You can hit us up on Venmo at the Flourish. And you can also hit us up on PayPal at the Flourish 8L.
Yes,
Please.
yes.
I'll put that in the chat on the live as well, so you all can see that during the program.
Yeah, so if you check out the Facebook, we'll be reading those comments as well. I already saw that somebody came in, gave a little shout out from Carver. I believe it was Angel from Carver.
What up?
Hey. And judges, let's get those scores in the chat for our first poet. And we see our scores are coming in. Our scores are coming in. Perfect. I see one. And here they start coming. And y'all, this is fun. This is fun. We love this these kind of events. Definitely, yes. And our look at our
Palpable. Let's go. That's 4. We got one more.
One more score coming in. We're gonna have to start coming up with some fun songs in the meantime. Yeah, our judges are actually here to save us from ourselves.
It's your job as the audience to influence the judges. So if you're watching, if you like these scores, then
yeah, just be clapping it out and show some love. But I'm going to introduce our next poet number 2. I want everybody to give a huge virtual round of applause for Talia. The golf clap.
Yeah.
Don't you understand? Those tears falling down my face, staining my cheeks, preventing my words, they're not just because I am sad. No, rather they're full of all my emotions. The ones the word tells me to bottle up, shove down, hide away. It's my confidence, my desperation, my embarrassment, but most of all, those tears are my anger. I know what I want to say, what I want to shout. My mouth will just not let me form the words, no matter how hard I try. Those tears are full of unspoken phrases and evidence of my broken heart and the anger that I hold inside. You don't understand.
Yo.
Powerful.
Let's go. The heat. Let's go.
Judges, y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. Light up that chat with your scores. Light up your chat. I saw somebody say, yes, that decimal. Yes, judges are judges are scoring the poets on a scale of 0.0 to 10.0 using what? We encourage them to use decimal points in the building. But that was Talia. Y'all give a huge round of applause for Talia and her work as the judges are. Look, the judges are getting quicker and quicker with it each time. Yeah. One of the judges said they put their score in quick so that we don't sing.
Oh, okay.
You
All right.
thought we wasn't going to sing. We gon' sing anyway.
What we got?
So we got our five scores in, and we're gonna go ahead. The judges are lighting up the chat. Y'all can't see, but the judges are having a good old time over here. But we are going to introduce our next poet.
Our next poet coming to the microphone. Y'all show some love to Tanisha.
Tanisha, give it up, give it
to
up.
The mic.
Do you see me? No. Probably not. Probably see right through me. Have you ever wondered what it's like for someone to always see through you? No? Yeah. I didn't think so. Ooh. Such a beautiful day outside, and I've given you a way to view it. You're welcome. You never once say thank you, but you're welcome. I'm just happy to make you happy. Do you see all that I do for you? Do you notice it? Do you notice me? No, look at me. Notice me. Please. I provide a view into other worlds, but am I ever really noticed? I just want to make sure the view is nice for you, enough for you. Am I enough for you? I try my hardest to make you happy in every way, shape, or form, but I even allow the sun to shine on you in the morning, but do you see me? Do you hear me? Do you thank me? Do you even care? You don't appreciate me. You don't see me. You don't hear me. You don't even care. You use me. I've only been here to make you happy. But what have you done? I've done everything I'm meant to do. But what have you done? I provided a view into all of your wildest dreams. But what have you done? What have you done? What have you done? Nothing. I do it all for you. And I get nothing. Do you see me? No. Do you hear me? No. Do you care? No. You miss me if I was gone. Your world would be complete chaos without me. But you don't even notice. You won't even notice. You know, it's crazy because I won't leave. Because I see you. I hear you. I care for you. I love you. I just wish that for once in your life, you would see things from my point of view. Sometimes I just wish that you would see me like I see you.
The people show some love for Tanisha.
Yes, that was Tanisha. That was Tanisha. And look, our judges are getting even quicker. They don't want us to sing. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna tell jokes in between. I didn't plan a joke yet.
Why the chicken? I got no material.
That's the joke. Ha! Ah, you laugh.
Christmas fools. December
Christmas
fools.
Fools, December. I feel like we did December Fools.
Listen, I'm gonna be over here. I see y'all.
One of our judges said we need to stick to the poetry.
Oh. Oh. Disrespect.
Wow, we crack ourselves up. And we want to give a huge huge shout out to these amazing judges. But another shout out to our teachers as well as we get ready. Our judges, it looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ends in the bank account as soon as y'all donate to the Flourish Alabama. Okay, so we're gonna introduce our next poet now. Let's welcome to the stage Kenneth. Everybody give it up for Kenneth.
Hello, my name is Kenneth Ward. I'm a junior at Huffman High School. My piece is called Get Out. Get out. Get out right now. I'm burning everything to the ground. Why would you want to be here anyway? No, really. Seriously, tell me why. There's so much shooting and killing that's become an everyday thing. People running around like we at war, strapped. Where I'm from, you could look the wrong way and get killed. We treat life like it's a game, but nobody has realized we ain't getting no extra lives. Where I'm from, you can walk around and get shot just from the people you associate yourself with. It's time to wake up and realize this is really real. Put the guns down. The cops, the racists, the people who fearing for their lives. Some kill out of self-defense, but most of y'all just killing just cause. Taking lives, breaking families. Taking people's parents, their children. This is not how it's supposed to be. Killing for greed, jealousy, envy, hate, anger. It's not right. This is not a game. Why take somebody else's life? Instead of taking their life just because you mad or don't have what they have, make your own money, get it yourself. That's how it's supposed to be. People dying every day. Mo3, King Von, X, they dead because they had something that nobody else had. They're dead because they had beef with other people and they couldn't see past it. Put the guns down, stop the violence. There are easier, simpler ways. Why kill? Why kill? Taking a life isn't worth it.
Do some of the shout outs.
That was Kenneth. Give a huge round of applause for Kenneth. Yes, judges, y'all already know what to do in the chat. Go ahead and do that thing. And Eric, I think there was a few comments in the Facebook, right? Let's go ahead and shout these people out.
Shout out to one, the best grandma ever, Miss Connie Smith. Always showing love. I love you, grandma. Shout out to Angel. Oh, what's up, love? Shout out to Bianca Smith. Thank y'all for tuning in. Be sure to tell your friends to come join us. And also, if y'all are watching us, if you want more programs like this, we have our donation information linked in the comments. Go check it out.
Yes, and it's looking like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The judges are so quick with it. Yes, so we are going to go ahead and move on to our next poet. Oh, yes, and we have come to the stage, Jakayla.
Kayla, y'all show some love.
When they see us, they think of a threat. The hate you give towards us, it's not okay. We have to get out of this world. What happened that day on Fruitvale Station? We can act like we're straight out of Compton, or we can all come together as one. All eyes on me, right? Do I have to act like a blank Klansman to get what I want? Y'all blame a young black African American for what happened on Canal Street. Do y'all need the help to stop racism? Let me go get a pack of Skittles and put on a hoodie. Are y'all gonna do me like y'all did Trayvon Martin? Or y'all gonna treat me with white privilege? I race anyone to stop racism. We can even play a game of 42. 12 years a slave and nothing has changed at all. We need justice. George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Oscar Grant, what did they do? Nothing. We can march to Selma all over again. It's up to you. We need higher learning. Dear white people, it's over.
Yes.
That was JK. Eric, is this what's this? Got the jewelry?
Oh, you know, just a little something.
A little
I'm
something.
sorry if it's catching on your cameras. My bad. It's the halo, the light. Don't worry about it.
Give it up for Jacayla. Give it up for Jacayla, y'all. Yes, and in the meantime, in between time, as our judges are putting in their scores, Eric, you want to tell the people what we got planned? Cell phone cinema. Give them just a little taste.
Cell phone cinema is going to be the program we're bringing to Birmingham City Schools for the spring. Our students are going to have instruction from people who work in the film industry, teaching them how to actually use our cell phones and to capture and create videos. We're going to talk about how the cell phone has changed culture forever and show these students who become walking journalists. We're going to be collaborating with the Civil Rights Institute. Shout out to Charles Woods from Birmingham Civil Rights Institute. And also we're partnering with Sidewalk Film Festival to distribute. And also we're going to be having some programs with some middle schools as well with Sidewalk Film Festival. So the spring is so exciting. It's going to be so exciting.
Be on the lookout. We finna flourish in the spring. And we are going to move to our next poet for tonight. I see our judges are already doing their thing in the judgy thing in the judgy column. Thank y'all so much, judges. Our next poet coming to the stage.
Coming to the stage is Taylor. Y'all
Give
show
it up
some love
for Taylor.
You see, finding good buyers are hard to come by. Don't choose me. There are others to try. I see old dude's eyes, full of rage, looking at me through that glass case, and his face is laced with anger and revenge. I can see him right now, busting a cap in an innocent man's head, all because old dude's innocence was taken and his homeboy is dead. Good thing he didn't choose me. Next buyer comes through the store, looking for a way to make her life less miserable. The salesman can't see, but I see those cuts on her arm, crying out for help like an SOS signal. Too bad nobody can see. I am the only one that knows what she is going to do with me. You see me. I won't fulfill her every need. But I see you, Jane. And she's getting ready to load my chamber full of lead. Getting ready to make my body sing with my shots running through her head like a Tomb Raider. Wait. Don't do it, Jane. You still have more living to do. dancing in the rain, taking a train, flying in the airplane. This world just won't be the same. You see, I have much luggage. I have caused a lot of pain. You see, not intentionally. I have sent men to jail and made innocent citizens go pale. I have done bad deeds and planted bad seeds. I want love to be the last thing that explodes and fills their bodies, not the combustion of my gunpowder that seeps from my bullet when my shots are fired. Shots are fired. Shots fired. I'm tired and packed with sorrow. I hope nobody comes back to shop tomorrow.
That was Taylor. That was Taylor. All right, judges. Y'all know what to do. Do your judgy thing. I also want to make a quick shout out. Some of y'all might not know. But today is the 18th, which means that next week is Christmas. So if you haven't bought your gifts for your people,
Amazon Prime, big dog.
Prime. Yeah. Because I just remembered next week is Christmas, so I have to kind of hit this store. My little siblings gonna be looking for some things.
Also, shout out to Matthew Lane.
Yes.
Him and Ashley those reached out to us to bring back the Word Up program. He helped us start a GoFundMe to raise the extra funds that we needed for awards and for merchandise to give to the kids. So Matthew, man, we appreciate you, dog. Thank you for the work that you do for these students and for this city, my dude.
Yes.
We appreciate you.
Definitely. And let's see, we've got our judges doing their judgy thing in the judgy column. And I see 5 scores. Judges are on the ball today. We are going to go ahead and move to our next poet. Let us welcome to the stage Iris.
Hello, my name is Iris Chamorro, and I am a freshman from Hubman High School, and this is my piece. All I ever wanted was you with me. Thought you could fly, but you lied. The way you see yourself, you wouldn't stay here with her. She wishes you could feel what you say. Tell the mirror what she has already heard before. You can see it into her ocean eyes, tearing up her soul. Hands getting cold, losing old feelings, fighting into a war. Were we made from a broken glass? You are the only one that knows how to break her heart. Only if the phrase I love you was a promise, you would definitely break if you were honest. Standing there like a cherry blossom in the middle of the seed, losing the dreams of you and I. Such beauty from the butterfly who has given up to fly. Tearing up my shirt to stop you bleeding. You wouldn't do the same, not even in your dreams. Nothing hurts when I'm alone, so I will be the one that will go. That was the story of you and I, who was unknown to everyone. Heart made of glass. mine of stone. You were my past, who will never be blown.
That was Iris Chamorro. Y'all show some love to the young poet, young freshman coming through with the bars.
Yes, yes. And Eric was just saying, like, that process of meeting these students at the very beginning of the semester, right? And during this tough time with COVID and going from not even wanting to speak in class to then out here spitting these poems. It's beautiful to see.
Pretty crazy.
It's pretty crazy. Beautiful to see. We love it.
Coming through. Judges hand us.
See, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, look, right before we was about to sing, they was like,
y'all had a second.
Shut it down. Shut it down. And I want to take this quick moment to plug Bards and Brews. Bards and Brews is an amazing open mic and also poetry slam. Be on the lookout. That has events the next one is going to be January 8th at 6 p.m. and it's going to be a virtual slam. January 8th at 6 p.m. a virtual slam. And I will have more details for you for that in a second. They disappeared from me right before I finished saying. I tried to catch it. I missed it. But there are more details. I'm going to have them for you.
Don't worry about it. Yo, our next poet coming to the mic. Y'all show some love to Amaya.
Amaya, yes.
This poem is called Mama. Mama, you lifted me up times I cried. Many times you kept me by your side. You taught me right from wrong, even when I didn't know. Betrayal hurted you so much, a feeling you didn't even show. You made me go to school, only to see me do my very best. You seen the good in me, kept me from the others who couldn't get nothing out of me. Many times I may have hurted you with the small words I say. You punished me, so I know you didn't play. Even though you knew I never meant it, you loved me anyway. Now that I've gotten older, I owe you. Owe you for my success, simply because you kept me in line. I had an option to change my life. I didn't change my life, I changed my actions. I love my mama. Mama, I love you. If it wasn't for you, I'd be nothing. The best mama that can ever be is definitely the mama that had me.
Good people, show some love to Amaya. Let's go with the sidewalk.
Yes.
Let's go.
And I have an update for y'all. So that Bards and Brews Slam that we were talking about, that's happening in January. $200 grand prize. So if you're like, yo, I just spent a lot of money on Christmas gifts, I need to make some of that back. Go ahead, follow Bards and Brews. Registration's gonna be opening soon. Y'all have that opportunity. Or if you're like, yo, listen, I'm trying to win this $200 just to donate it to the flirt. You know, ain't nobody gonna be mad at that. Ain't nobody gonna be mad at that. Yes. But if y'all are loving the work that you're seeing, if Cell Phone Cinema piqued your interest, don't forget to check out that Cash App, that PayPal, that Venmo. Send $1 something. You know, little change we can believe in to the Flourish, Alabama. But we gonna move on to our next poet. You know, we try to preach out here.
y'all don't want us to say it. I don't know if they're ready for a sermon and a.
But our next poet coming to the stage is going to be Jakayla.
Jakayla, show some love. Show some love.
The mask we wear. I too wear a mask. A mask of contentment. It's become so easy for me to utter, it is what it is. I've almost convinced myself that's true. I've simply chalked it up to being the mind of an overthinker. Right? I run the scenario of each situation through my mind, so when the smoke clears, it doesn't come as a surprise. However, anticipation has never eradicated pain. Sometimes a boxer's anticipation only lessens the blow, but it's always the ones that you don't see coming that hurt the most. So I wear a mask. One that portrays me as ignorant or naive of people's capabilities. And you may ask, well, why not remove the mask? And the truth is I found my mask to reveal other people's true identities while protecting my own. It's a survival technique. However, the time came where I had to ask myself, how long will you wear the mask that hides your face and hides your eyes as well as the condition of your heart? How long will you allow your heart to bleed and your eyes to weep without truly allowing your spirit to grieve? Yes, the mask is a survival technique, but I had to make a conscious decision not only to live to survive, but to live to thrive as well. It's more than possible for us to have both. Now, I'm not telling anyone to remove their mask because I understand its significance. But let's not allow our mask to hinder us from growth. With that being said, how are you wearing your mask?
Y'all show some love to Jacayla coming through.
Yes, yes. And judges, I see judges already plugging in your judgety scores. We love it. We love to see it. I don't know why my phone sends me all sorts of random notifications, but it do. But it do.
YouTube gonna blow up your phone all day.
Hey, YouTube, yeah.
All your time.
They want everything. They want everything. But we ain't gonna plug YT in here. No, we gonna plug Birmingham Public Library.
Let's go.
Yes, make sure you follow at Birmingham Public Library. Check out their online services. And we also want to once again plug that Bars and Brews. And big shout out to one of the organizations that is doing a lot to support us tonight and helping fund a prize money for these students. Magic City Poetry Festival. Y'all, get ready for April. Woo! Get ready for April. That's all I'm gonna say because they gonna say something later. Get ready. Get ready.
We all got it, man.
One of our judges, let me just go ahead and shout this out real quick because whenever y'all hang out, please invite me. Y'all are hilarious. Yep. Thank you, Judge. Let the other judges know because some of them need to figure it out. Listen. And we're gonna move on.
Next poet. Coming to the mic, coming to the stage. Good people, show some love to Brianna.
Brianna, clap it up.
Let's go.
Hi, my name is Brianna Fears, and I'm a freshman at Huffman High School. This piece is called Drifted Love. The idea of love is so mesmerizing and perfect. It's like a bubble that everyone wants to pop at some point of their lives. Something we all subconsciously want, and yet something we can't all have. Just the thought of love is so idolizing and desirable. It's different from any other feeling, and will always be. Love and emotion. Thank you for letting me go. I would have never said goodbye. If it was up to me, we would have had more time, and maybe then I wouldn't have been left to cry. But you've given me no choice in this, and you've left me all alone and shattered like broken glass. The worst part is that this dark void is constantly filled by the fact that you're gone. You're gone, and I miss you, and I need you. Please, hello? Hello? What happened? What happened to me? What happened to you and me? What happened to us? Hello? Hello? Please. Hello? I guess this is the end. No more answer, no more you. So, thank you for letting me go, I guess. I would have never said goodbye. The idea of love is so mesmerizing and perfect. It's like a bubble that everyone wants to pop at some point in their lives. Something we all subconsciously want, yet something we can't all have. Just the thought of love is so idolizing and desirable. It's different from any other feeling. It will always be love and emotion. This is my once upon a time. You have taught me how to value and then to let go. You have given me the power to surrender and the strength to move on. I thank you. Goodbye.
What's good, y'all? Show some love to Brianna. Yo, my homies watching on Facebook. Let's be in them comments. Let these poets know. Shout out to Ariana. Thanks for showing love. Shout out to Clarissa. Let's stay in them comments. Let these poets know how y'all feeling. Let's go.
Yes, we love it. We love it. And all the students who are watching right now, what's good, y'all? I knew y'all was gonna be here. Yeah, I knew y'all was gonna want to watch.
After all that,
we knew y'all would be here. We knew. And judges, go ahead, do your judging thing.
While we're waiting on the judges, also we want to talk a little bit about another one of our fundraisers that we recently had at the top of this month. December 5th, we did a fundraiser. That was a virtual space tournament. Our first time. It was hosted by Michael Harriet and Ashley M. Jones of Magic City Poetry Festival. It was a ball. It was a blast. Next time around, we need y'all to learn how to play spades, first of all.
Let them know.
Register. Register.
Because some of y'all watching think y'all know how to play spades. But y'all don't know how to play spades. Oh, I can't really talk. I lost in the fundraiser. I did lose. Shouts out to the team of what did they go by?
I can't remember.
His Airness and Uncle Joe or something.
Yeah.
Uncle Jerry.
It came out.
His Airness and Uncle Tony.
Yeah.
His Airness and Uncle Tony. There we go. Thank you, Jen. His Airness and Uncle Tony.
It came out with the towels in the press conference. It was
whipped up on me and my grandma. Listen, it was ridiculous. You can also find that in the Flourish Facebook page. We haven't even plugged yet. Follow the Flourish at the Flourish Alabama on Instagram, Facebook, theflourishala.com. Follow us on all sorts of streaming platforms and stuff. And we're gonna move on to our next poet to the stage. Who we bringing up next, Eric?
Yo, coming next to the mic, y'all show some love to Angel.
Angel, let's give it up.
Good afternoon. My name is Angel Jones. I'm a current senior at George Washington Carver High School, and today I will be reciting my very own poem called No Bondage Heaven, and I hope that you guys truly enjoy. The mind replays what your heart can't delete. Your heart is crying and time is winding, and you don't know what to think. Your emotions and knowledge battle like two dogs over a treat, and you're in bondage stuck like glue. And worrying is all that you can ever do. And the chains won't break and no one seems to relate to you. Oh, but there's a place for you. A place where you can discover the truth. And a place where no one's judging you based off the things that you've been through or used to do. Yes, a place where freedom rings. The heaven and angels sing like a choir. And your every heart desire will be met like two strangers when they come together. And there's no more storms like Florida, whether the sun shines, no more rough time, there's peace. Tell me now, do you believe that you can be set free? And the chains will be broken like bones from bad injuries. Follow God, yes, He will lead. All the beautiful things that you will see along the way. The smell of roses and people dressed in white like holy saints. The trip to the land is easy, like 1, 2, 3 or ABC. A long walk with you and God on smooth golden streets. And Birds are chirping as your ears filled with worship. God is slowly leading you to the gates where all your sins will easily be replaced. Like Santa on Christmas Day, Jesus will wipe the slate. The gates are white as bubbles from soap, and there's no more tears and no more sorrow as you climb the stairs to no bondage heaven. Everything will be white like snow on a cold winter night. People rejoice in tears of joy as your soul joins with Christ. As you went to the gates, everything about you will change. As you see the people praise like church on New Year's Day. A clean heart where he created you. Your spirit will he renew. Oh, isn't Jesus beautiful for the things he can create and do? Now that you've discovered the truth and the blessings begin chasing you like the police after bad criminals, your heavenly life will begin. A new one with no bondage to hold you like laces when your shoes is tied. Jesus paid the price so life will be greater on the heavenly side. No bondage, no chains, but freedom. No bondage hidden. Thank you.
Facts, you pastor. Facts. Yo, show some love to Angel coming through with the bars.
Coming through with the bars. Let's give a shout out to this ring light.
Oh,
you know,
big
giving us
if
good
you can't
lighting.
see my 6 eyes, you might be able to see the ring light. Oh, my friends. Shout out to the ring light.
Shouts out to the ring light.
You
You know
wondering why we glowing like this?
skin should pop.
You know,
Skin should popping and
it's
flourishing.
look natural, but like,
I see the yeah. It help do what it do. It help. Also be on the lookout for a monthly event that we host. Not coming back in January. Eric, you want to tell me what that event is?
Yo, the Flourish fam. You've been rocking with us for the last couple of years. You know about Flourish Live. We've been on Instagram Live since the morning, but it's been an excellent program. We get bigger and better artists every single month. If you like to perform, or if you know somebody who's looking for a bigger platform, yo, don't be afraid to reach out. Send us some links. The next one's going to be at the end of January. So keep your eyes peeled for that flyer. Keep your eyes peeled. Okay.
All right. Now that I've got my eyes peeled, we're gonna go to our next poet. I want everyone to give it up for Jeremiah. Jeremiah.
My name is Jeremiah Davis. I am a 10th grade student. I attend Winona High School, and today I'll be reading you my poem, Outrage for Comeback. We never lived that outrage for comeback, but today is the day we're gonna live it up. We get to breathe that fresh air of never backing down out of that range for a major comeback. It's time to assume the position, get the winning mindset you always had, because everyone was born to be a winner. Close the doors to your past. Open the doors to your future with no regrets. Don't let nothing get in the way, because your outrage for comeback is your new beginning. Look forward to being the best you have ever been at being you. Make the choice to live with more meaning than ever. No time to back out. The greater is coming, better than ever. You are a purpose. You will shine and not be a hidden object. Explore new paths. Have fun. Know you are loved like crazy. It is the now you are living which prepares you for your way. So close your eyes to the future and say aloud and proud, I'm ready to live that outrage for comeback where my shine and voice will be heard. Thank you.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Y'all show some love to Jeremiah.
Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor.
Neighbor.
That's all you gotta say. Just the word for the day. Yep, the collection plate is being passed. Go pass the collection plate. Somebody said she better be a life coach. That's right. That's right. So the collection plate, as you know, is the Flourish AL on Venmo, I believe. No, on Cash App
and PayPal.
And
Flourish
PayPal.
AL. Venmo at the Flourish.
That's right.
Put a little
That's
vibe
right.
in there, you know
Your
what I'm
little
saying?
collection plate. Go ahead, help us put on more programming for these amazing students. These students have been working so hard throughout this semester, and as y'all can see, they've been able to create some amazing work. So let's go ahead and bring on our next poet. Who we got coming next to the stage, Eric?
Coming to the mic. Y'all show some love to Kendall.
My name is Kendall Williams. I'm a junior at Huffman High School, and my poem is called Love Me, Love Me Not. I just want you to love me. I love you so much I can't breathe. Please give me air. Give me you. Let me have you for myself, away from everyone else. Don't you see me standing here with my blonde hair and my honey skin? I just want you to love me. Just make me feel again. You heard my pain. You watched me cry. You even lied to me when you looked in my eyes. And I still want you to love me? Love me not. Have I been untrue? Have I not been enough for you? Is everything okay? Do you love me today? Love me not. I picked up a flower and pulled the petals. Does he love me? Love me not. Please. It's eating me alive. I just need you. No, I want you. No, I need him. Girl, you don't need him. I don't care if he loves me not. Dummy. He's just a boy trying to be a man. To hell if he loves me. Love me not. I'm done. Do you love me now? Love me not. Is what the pedal said. I can't breathe. But I'm breathing right now.
Good people, beautiful people. Show some love to Kendall.
Woo, coming through, telling it like it is. Let them know. Let them know.
It's so dope to let these kids express exactly what they're feeling, exactly what they're going through. And you see the value of this space coming through with the Word Up program. We're so happy that we get to, you know what I'm saying, bring this program back for this next generation. Me and Dr. Jones, we used to do Word Up back in the day, you know what I'm saying? You know, my junior year of high school, I did a little poem. Back when I had no help. Oh, go check out the video. Once you follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Flourish Alabama, go check out our content. We're usually posting content from local artists who we support throughout the country. And also you'll be able to find everything about our upcoming events and also our fundraiser things that are taking place. So go ahead and follow us on the Flourish Alabama. Go
do it. And we want to also give a huge shout out to our social media coordinator, Jada, who's just been doing a great job right now in the background, keeping track of scores, making sure our judges are taken care of, doing all that managing. Who put together, we have a comment from somebody who is not Jada, who said she is great, and then also said she is me. So I guess it is. Yeah.
I don't know how you do that. But she did.
Cool. She is great. She is me. Yes. Jada, also the design that y'all see for these videos, this was all put together by our social media team. So like huge shout out to Jada and Janavian who have been working behind the scenes.
All videos that you see on our page, those are edited and you shot by Janavian. She's incredibly talented. Hire her, book her.
Yes, we love to see it. And our next poet that we're gonna have coming to the mic is going to be Alan.
Man,
everybody give it up for Alan.
But growing up black, it been difficult. Didn't want to be a criminal. As a black man, it's pitiful. This life ain't been livable. For real, it's been critical. And making it is mythical. Slaves, that's unforgivable. Murder, unforgettable. These cops, hypocritical. With them can't be physical. Keep your hands visible. Your family might be missing you. They telling us to freeze, even though we on our knees. Shoot you dead in the streets. Rest in peace to Sean Reed. They killed Breonna Taylor in her home. Now she gone. Pray for justice because they wrong. Because how long would this go on? Too many of us gone. Too many names to be said. Because God, it's got me seeing red. It's just too many dead. Say, Lord, I'm sorry for all the mothers crying. Sorry to tell you that your children dying. Sorry to tell you that we starting riots, land of the free, home of the slaves, but all we see is problems. Sorry to tell you all we see is problems. And they out here hanging us. After they do, they just gonna laugh at us. Confederate flags flying higher than ever. They kill Nia George, Trayvon and Amar. Look at them bodies lie. Lord, I don't pray a lot, but I'ma try. Hand to the Bible, and I swear that this is not a lie. Long live Mike Brown and everyone from my town. Rest in peace, Nip and all the folks dealing roof kill. It's dead bodies in the streets, dead bodies in the trades. I'm praying straight for everybody. I'm hoping that they pray for me. God, I know you ain't do this, man. This is Satan work. Don't want to go too young. Don't take me like Sue Young. Yeah, I just don't want to die too young.
Powerful message.
Show some love for Allen.
Let's go. Give it up for Allen.
My homies on the live. Show some love in these comments. Shout out to Andrew. Shout out to one of our teachers, Rachel Simone, coming to rule the support. You may hear from my teachers later on.
And in the meantime, in between time, judges, go ahead and do yo judgy thing.
Digits.
Let us know how y'all feeling. Somebody said, come on, Flo. That's right. These judges be flowing, and y'all be knowing that they be showing they heart on they sleeve. Now, would you believe? I'm done. I'm done.
Oh my God.
Yeah, stop there while we ahead.
I don't know y'all know this, but my man, he write a little bit at once in a while. He's one of the best freestylers.
I'm never written a poem in my life. Never written a poem in my life.
Not one.
Not a one, not two, not seven.
You got a book, Noah? You don't got no book?
I don't know what you're talking about. That's my cousin with the same name.
You ain't got no play?
Hey, the Ramsey students and the Winona students that's in here, they know. I got a cousin with the exact same name who look just like me that be putting videos of poems on YouTube. But it ain't me. Ask my student. Y'all over here in the Facebook. Y'all know it ain't me. It's my cousin. Yep.
Just like it went Jada in the comment in the chat.
You know what? Our next poet.
I got you.
Our next poet is gonna be Madison.
Some love to Madison.
For Madison.
Let's go.
Making fun of a man for having feelings is turning the stereo down because you never heard of a different style of music before. Telling a man how to feel is an artist signed to a contract and they have to be the exact opposite of themselves to fit in with the status quo. These stereotypes of how men should be our anthems, but who follows that anymore anyways? People aren't even the same. All men are in different lanes of the game but are nominees for one certain name. Being loud as a speaker just to be heard, you get called obnoxious. Being soft, people start to doze off to you like a lullaby. You cry, you're the record nobody wants to fix but complains about. When you bottle your emotions, you're the album of the year. People beg to get a sneak peek. People also want men to be already perfect, but that's asking a new artist what is their sound and they don't even know it yet. Men also feel like they need to go with the flow of not being feminine, and that's not exactly how things should go. Why not have the proper hygiene but want to be the unique one, booming into our stereos like the next one saying the same puns? But you can't be the unique one vibing with the same toxic view and rhyming to the same wordplay. We as people also need to stop normalizing toxic masculinity. It's the same as mumble rap. You can't understand it, so why demand it? It doesn't make sense, so don't represent it.
And that was Madison. That was Madison. And if we're able to get that we're gonna check a little bit later and see if we're able to get that video pulled back up with the image with it. We're going to get that figure it out.
Absolutely.
But in the meantime, in between time, in between time, you know, that's the way we do it. We're gonna tell y'all about one of these nice little doohickeys here that we've been grabbing for the students. These Word Up journals. Word Up journals. We want to give a huge shout out to the What Black Joy Looks Like campaign. The What Black Joy Looks Like campaign, who was able to help us with a grant that allowed us to purchase journals for the students, as well as t-shirts for the students. So every single one of the students who participate in the Word Up program will have this beautiful journal.
All recycled
paper. You know, we tried to help the environment a little bit. And it come with a pen. And a pen. Stop playing. So they get one of those and an awesome Word Up t-shirt. Just wanted to let y'all know. And I believe what we'll do for the scoring judges is we'll have you go ahead and score this poet, but we're going to have an alternate poet that we are going to bring to excuse me, to the mic. And let me check and see who our alternate that we have is. Give me 1 second to see who we have as our alternate poet for that school. And we'll let you know who that is. Admin team, we are going to let y'all know.
As he's looking for this alternate poet, breaking up this next video. Again, y'all, excuse me, our donation information is pinned in the comments in the live video. So go through. If you got $1, if you got a little change, throw it all away for the Flourish, Alabama. We're trying to get this program to come back bigger and better each year. We already got schools hitting us up to come to their high school next year. Also, if your schools are interested in doing cell phone cinema and having your students create their own short films and learning from professionals in the industry, don't be afraid to hit us up. Follow us on IG at The Flourish Alabama. You can also email us if you're interested at theflourishalabama@gmail.com. Show your support.
All right, and we are going to move on to the next poet on our list and then come back to our alternate poet. So we're going to move to the next poet on our list and then come back to the alternate poet. Judges, go ahead and put in your scores for that poet. I see that a few of y'all have gone ahead and put those in. Perfect. Thank you. And we're going to go on to our next poet, who's going to be Kayla. Kayla. Let's give it up for Kayla.
I am a Black female. Black is the box that I gratefully check, and the F is the letter that I proudly circle. But despite my pride, I don't want you to get me wrong, because I'm beginning to worry that too many Black females simply check that box and circle that letter only to remain a slave to what she feels a man needs from her. So this is why I fashion. Because I want to reveal my true essence through my clothes. It is my biggest passion. You ask why? It's because society tries to define what a woman is by what a woman wears and how they feel she's supposed to wear her hair. And for centuries, America's sons tried to tell us to slick it back, tie it up, and keep it bone straight. Keep your dress short, keep your jeans tight, and keep your chest out. But know that this is why I fashion. To burn down the back-breaking barriers of Oxford's definition of womanliness. So I'm begging you to stand back and keep your eyes on me when I walk through with my XL jeans on my XS body. Please pay me close attention because I'm forced to wear my afro as strong as my backbone just to prove to the man that we're both strong. This is why I fashion. To show my women that Miss Lauryn Hill can be a standard of beauty too. And that the thickness of your lips and the shape of your behind is not the only thing that a man should find attractive about you. This is why I fashion. To remind my fair-skinned, brown-skinned, dark-skinned, all my beautifully skinned women, that the shape of your body and the size of your chest is not the only thing a man should seek you for. It's in your mind, in the way you love, in your intuition, and in the way you listen. And that is why fashion.
Good people, beautiful people. Show some love to Kayla.
That was Kayla. Judges, y'all know what to do. Do y'all's judgy thing. I see such a soothing voice. Beautiful, such a soothing voice.
I felt so loved and cared for. Like, living that poem, I don't know if anyone else felt that. I feel very secure right now.
We love it. And while the judges are doing their judgy thing, we want to remind y'all that this ain't a one-time thing. Word Up is going to be coming back, like Eric mentioned. Word Up is going to be coming back either next fall or the following spring, and we will have more schools. We'll be bringing in more schools from Birmingham City Schools and beyond, So be on the lookout as Word Up continues to grow and continues to become such an amazing event. And, you know, when things are back in person, be ready to come out to the Birmingham Public Library and check out the Word Up Festival. You know,
it's going to be a whole vibe. Kids are going to be coming through with poems.
Group pieces where they working together to make group pieces. It's y'all ain't even.
This is just the beginning, y'all.
This is just the beginning. And it looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scores. So we are going to move to our next poet.
Next poet coming to the mic. Y'all show some love to Kaya.
Let's hear it for Kaya.
Hey, my name is Kaya Williams. The poem I will be reading is called Double P, the land of Double P. To go from happy to excited, to the yelling to the fussing, leading to cuts and bruises all over the body, causing the one big word, suicide, causing others to really wonder what went on in their brain, asking themselves, is it their fault, pushing themselves to go insane. Suicide is the one thing for sure that nobody wants to hear, even though the answer seems to be unclear. But it's okay to fear, because once you heard about Double P, your mind will become very clear. The land of Double P is the place for you so that you can get through the challenges that you're facing. This place will be erasing your mind that caused you to become depressed, to go from feeling like you're bipolar to all the way up is off your shoulder. Your mind is the structure of your body. The power of your tongue caused you to react this way. Your tongue was like a bowl full of hot chili peppers ready to explode. Now, since your experience with Double P is like music to your soul, you will find so much relief in your body that you will be feeling like it's a dream becoming a hobby. You will wake up one day and tell yourself that you're tired and reach out for help, where this mystery person will be racing towards you, displacing your tongue and mind for the better. Heart will be beating like your rain, your crush a letter. You will get on a boat headed to the special island with a mind clear as a diamond, laying everything out that caused you to become who you became. It's only you and yourself and your body, so there's no other to blame. It's okay to be ashamed, because after Double P, you will never be the same. The land from going from weak to strong, the land of confidence from going from forget it to I got it, I'm going to finish. The land that makes people wonder how this person goes from this to that as the owner.
Good people, beautiful people. Show some love to Kaya.
Yes, give it up for Kaya.
Background
Judges. We said it at the same time.
Yeah, we get that rhythm.
We got this rhythm. The judges got their rhythm together. Look at the judges moving and grooving and grooving and moving.
The fast poetry stuff I've ever been to. This is incredible.
These judges are excellent and amazing. Excellent and amazing. And I also just want to shout out, like, I know we've shouted y'all out a few times, judges, but y'all is dope. Y'all are doing an incredible job. Y'all are on the ball. with all of this. We love to see it. And I believe we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Four scores in the building. We got one more on the way. And in that meantime, in between time, we're gonna give it up for our next poet coming to the stage, who will be Taylor. Let's hear it for Taylor.
Skin, colors, mixed, light, brown, dark, mixed / light, beautiful hair, beautiful face, beautiful body. Mixed people are too black for white folks. Mixed people are too white for black folks. Brighter skin is weak. It's the most respected. It is always acceptable. Brown. It's in between. Sometimes it's beautiful. Sometimes it's valid. Sometimes it's not. It's sometimes acceptable. It's always in the middle. Dark. It's not beautiful. It's ugly. Hair is nappy. Every other hair color besides black hair is ghetto. It's loud. It's ratchet. It's always angry. It's never respected. It's never acceptable. Truth. It's all beautiful. Embrace your melanin. All colors are the same. What's on the outside does not define what is on the inside. You're unique. Love your melanin.
Love your melanin. Love it.
That cocoa butter glowed and cocoa butter kissed. Shout out to the ring, you know what I'm saying? It was like this already, but the rings add the extra.
Yes. And judges, go on ahead and do your judgy thing. Go on ahead and do your judgy thing. We'll let our BPL admin know that in a second we're gonna be trying to go back to Madison's video. I believe Madison's code number 15 to our BPL admin. But before we do that, we just wanna let's give a shout out to Candace. You know, Candace back here, our admin, doing an excellent job, making sure we're all situated with these videos, that the videos are running smoothly, that y'all got this event on the BPL page. A huge shout out to our events coordinator at Birmingham Public Library, who puts together all these amazing events that y'all see every single month. Yes. Big shout out to you, Candace. And I see our judges have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 scores. Perfect. And we are going to attempt to go back to Poet 15, and we're going to see if we can get that video situated for Poet 15 Madison.
Toxic masculinity. Making fun of a man for having feelings is turning the stereo down because you never heard of a different style of music before. Telling a man how to feel is an artist signed to a contract, and they have to be the exact opposite of themselves to fit in with the status quo. These stereotypes of how men should be are anthems, but who follows that anymore when people are not even the same? All men are in different lanes of the game but are nominees for one certain name. Being loud as a speaker just to be heard to get called obnoxious. Being soft, people start to doze off to you like a lullaby. You cry, you're the broken record nobody wants to fix but complains about. When you bottle your emotions, you're the album of the year people beg to get a sneak peek. People also want men to be already perfect, but that's asking a new artist what it's their sound and they don't know it yet. Men also feel like they need to get with the flow of not being feminine, and that's not exactly how things should go. Why not have the proper hygiene but want to be the unique one? Booming into our stereos like the next one saying the same puns. But you can't be the unique one vibing with the same toxic view and rhyming to the same wordplay. We as a people also need to stop normalizing toxic masculinity. It's the same as mumble rap. You can understand it, so I demand it. It doesn't make sense, so don't represent it. Thank you.
All right. That was Madison. This time with the visual and the audio. So the judges, we're gonna give you an opportunity to rescore Madison. We're gonna give y'all an opportunity to rescore Madison. There we go. I see the judges coming in. Thank y'all so much. And thank y'all audience for being flexible. Y'all know COVID it makes things a lot more difficult. It's made things difficult, but we've been able to figure out ways to thrive and flourish regardless. Coming into 2020, regardless was actually my word of the year.
Real tough.
And I didn't know it was gonna come in handy. Like it did. I was like, regardless is gonna be my word of the year. Regardless. And here we are, flourishing. Regardless. Yes, and I see 1,
Let the scores come in.
3, 4. And we got our 5 scores. Judges be moving. And we are gonna move to our next poet of the night. Let's give it up for Mackenzie.
I speak to give a voice to the voiceless. I speak because not doing so is pointless. I speak because in life we are given so many choices. My choice is not to stay silent. I go into a round just to debate policies that might never get passed. I propose false promises with the hope that one day my words can spark change. With the hope that one day things won't remain the same. With the hope that one day we might be able to get healthcare or housing for free. Because those are human rights. Human rights that should be equally protected for both you and me. Doesn't matter your skin color, gender, or creed. I debate because my people always have to be seen and not heard. I speak so that my words don't get silenced, shrouded behind lies and falsifications, muffled by the hands of those that believe this ism or that phobia doesn't exist. I speak out because they do exist. Not just physically, but in every single sector of our civility, in almost every aspect of our humanity, there is disparity somewhere. Inequality everywhere. And that is what I have to outline in every single speech that I write. I debate for the future, for the betterment of this nation, of this world, because if I'm not going to learn about these issues, write about these issues, and speak up about these issues, who will? My generation has to pick up the falling pieces of this planet, hoping that it doesn't cave in around us. Hoping that our leaders don't blow it to pieces one day, because God forbid we actually get a say in what buttons they push. That's why we have got to say something. But lastly, I do it for me. I debate for every time I put my hand down so I wouldn't have to speak. For every single opportunity I passed up because I thought my words were just too weak. Not important enough. Not worth saying. Every word I utter in a round, every sentence that makes it from page to mouth is a redo, a makeup. For all the times I failed to speak up. I speak because in life, we are given so many choices. And my choice is to no longer remain silent. Thank you.
Good people, beautiful people. That was Mackenzie.
Yeah, give it up for Mackenzie. And judges. Somebody said Mackenzie for president. Hey, let them know. The voices of today are the leaders of tomorrow. Y'all already know what's good. I see the judges doing their judgy thing.
Also, again, thank y'all to the audience for sticking around. This means so much to these kids. These kids have been working for the last 3 months to get these performances ready. Thank y'all for sticking with us. Thank y'all for y'all continued support for the flourish, y'all, for real.
Yes, y'all have been awesome and amazing. And I see we got 1, 2, 3, 4 scores in the bank account. Hey, in the bank account. And we are getting that last score coming through in the bank account. In the meantime,
it's got a hold on it. It's coming through.
It's coming through. It's coming through. You know, they doing all the calculating. They doing all the calculating.
Math is hard.
There it go. Yo, math.
It ain't no joke.
Math ain't no joke, man. You take one, and then there's 2.
Where they do that at?
Where
they do that?
Where?
Tell me when y'all find out.
Yes, and also all the math teachers out there, if you're looking to do a math poetry integration, just go ahead and hit up Flourish Alabama. We do all sorts of fun arts integration activities. We can definitely help students with math via poetry, believe it or not.
You can reach us at theflourishalabama@gmail.com.
That's right.
That's up if you want to work. Let's go.
And we are going to bring in our final poet of the evening. Eric, who we bringing up to the stage?
Good people, beautiful people. Close out. Word up 2020. Show some love to Zuleika.
Let's give it up for Zuleika.
Woo, woo.
My name is Zuleika Cox. I'm a sophomore at Huffman High School, and my piece is called It's 2020. It's 2020. I expect to be jovial and gleaming with delight. This is supposed to be the year of great vision and clear sight. After all, it is 2020, right? My expectations were fleeing fast. The best year yet, out with the joy and in with the mask. Annoyed, bothered, confused, and fumed. Sent with abundance of mood, but to whom? Facing from happy to sad, scared to mad. Joy, hope, fleeing fast. COVID, Trump, COVID, they are one and the same. They have the same plan but a different name. I'm angry, I'm pissed, but I'm not ashamed. I can clearly see the massive devastation of this year. Death, fear, loss, isolation, what more? I can't take it no more. Cologne, take me away. Wait, no, not me. I must stand still. After all this y'all passed, right? Watch out now. They're advancing fast. It's here, it's near. Let's all stand up and cheer. I don't care who. Vaccine. It's not a dream. Let out a scream. We have seen the worst this year. Face to face with the problems. Is it going to get better? You will see. 2 more weeks and I'll be alright. Out with the old and in with the new. Let's all cheer for 1 more year. That's near. Thank you.
All right. And that was Zuleika. Give it up. Yes.
Poet for the night.
Judges, we want you to go ahead, do that judgy thing.
Drop that.
For the last time tonight. Audience, thank y'all. Y'all been here with us. Y'all been riding all the way. Give yourselves a round of applause for doing what you do, Y'all have been amazing, and we really enjoyed y'all tonight. We got a few awards that we about to give out. But before we announce the winners and the winning team, we want to hear from our judges. We want to give our judges the opportunity to talk about their experience, how it has been for them, and if they want to say anything on behalf of their organization. And the first person that we would like to bring, and yes, as we see cameras on, everybody go ahead, turn those, our judges, we'll give our judges an opportunity to speak, and then if we have any teachers in the building, we'll give them the opportunity to speak as well. Teachers, if you are watching on Facebook and you're like, I want to come on in, check your email. We've sent you the Zoom link via the email too. want to hop in, you'll have a few minutes to hop in as we're talking to our judges. So if y'all want to come in and say anything, we'll give y'all the opportunity after the judges get the chance to speak. But our first judge we want to bring to talk to us for a second, representing Magic City Poetry Festival, one of our donors for tonight. That organization has been absolutely incredible and a huge help to us, Miss Ashley Jones.
Hello. Thank y'all for hosting this, and thank you guys also for taking on this task of bringing back Word Up. When Matt first mentioned that maybe we should do it, I was like, of course, you got to talk to Jamon and Eric. They're going to get it done. It's going to be fantastic. And here we are. So I'm really proud of y'all for putting this together and working with these students. They are so amazing. I've been having a really good time over here. I'm sure the people in the chat are tired of me putting in my 2 cents after every poem. But I'm here to represent the Magic City Poetry Festival. We are proud to sponsor this event and these students. And we're all about supporting the community and just creating spaces for people to express themselves at all ages, including these amazing students. I also want to thank the teachers. I'm a teacher myself, and I understand how hard it is to have an outside program come in. So thank y'all for creating space for them to come in and work with the students as well. And students, y'all are amazing. All of you need to be, president and whatever else. Please run the world, all of you. Thank y'all.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ashley, and huge thank you to Magic City Poetry Festival. The next guest that we would love to bring to the stage is going to be a representative of Birmingham Public Library. You might see him from time to time. If you ever come to Bards and Brews, you know him by his voice. So next, let's bring up Voice Porter.
Good evening. Thank you all for allowing me to be here. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of this wonderful program you got going on. My name is Voice Porter. I am the founding president of WordSpeak Literary Society. In partnership with the Birmingham Public Library, we do Bards and Brews. Tonight has been fantastic. Like all of the poets, all these writers have been wonderful. It is often a real hard thing to share your innermost thoughts, desires, and things with people who are not yourself, right? And so for everybody who has taken the time and the courage to do that with us tonight, thank you so much for being vulnerable with us. Thank you so much for allowing us to be a part of, who you are and your experience. So I hope you guys continue to write. I hope you continue to perform. I hope you continue to use what you got right now to change your life, to change the people's lives around you, and to change anybody's life who's listening to what you got to say. Thank you, Jamon and Eric, and all of the Flourish Alabama crew, and to the Birmingham Public Library for allowing me to do what I do there. Thank you guys. You guys, this is fantastic. Like I'm looking forward to the next one and the next one and the next one.
Appreciate the love, Voice, man. We appreciate you and all your work, brother. For real. Next up, we're gonna hear from our next judge, is a representative from the Board of Education. Y'all, she's also been a huge support to Flourish from the jump. Y'all, show some love to Sonia Smith. Coming up to the mic.
Well, good evening. It is wonderful to be here tonight. I am so honored to be asked to be a judge, but this has been amazing to see the talent of these students. Like Voice said, to get out here and to show yourself, show your heart like that is something that I know I would struggle with. So I think these students have all been amazing. But on behalf of my colleagues on the Board of Education, and then also working with the Flourish on the interim board that they have happening right now, this has really been a treat. So thank you to the students, and thank you all for asking me to be here.
Yes,
absolutely.
Thank you. I also wanted to Oh, well, we're going to read the message that they sent, and if you want to come on, you definitely can. Cause we're about to bring you up next. But so Tanya Stevens said, thank you for allowing her to participate. Students have been amazing, and can't wait for the opportunity to attend this live. I know that you had to head out, but if you're still in, you want to say anything, go ahead.
Thank you so much. We don't get to participate in many things much as being on the board of directors for the State Arts Council, but we do get opportunity to read the grants, and we do get opportunity to hear from the department leaders about the magnificent work that you guys are doing in the community. So thank you so much for submitting your proposals and everything. We really appreciate your engagement in the community, and I'll see you guys next year. Bye.
Thank
you so much. Yes, representing the Alabama State Council of the Arts. And the next person that we want to bring on to chat with us, tell us about their experience, is going to Rebecca. Rebecca, come on in.
Hey everyone, I'm a teacher in Birmingham City Schools, and I'm just in awe tonight. The topics that you guys covered, they're hard, they're painful, but I can't help but be lifted up at your talent, as the other judges have mentioned, being so creative is to put yourself out there. I could never do what you guys have done tonight. And just thank you for sharing. And again, I want to encourage you guys to keep writing, keep performing, because you guys are you're so talented, and you just did a magnificent job tonight. All right. Thank y'all for the opportunity to participate.
Of course, yes. Thank you for coming through. And we want to give this moment the opportunity. I think we have at least one teacher in the building. Oh, and I got a message from I have a message that I want to read as well. Mr. Crum said he's extremely proud of all the students. Very inspiring. Great job. He said he'll see us soon. I want to give the opportunity now as well for teachers. So I believe that we have Miss Lockhart from Ramsey to come in and say a word or two. Miss Lockhart, are you there?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, this is awesome. First and foremost, thank you to Flourish State Council, Birmingham, Board of Education, Fine Arts Department, and thank you to the students. Not only did I enjoy the students from Ramsey, I enjoyed all of the students. I mean, just extraordinary work, and I'm proud, to be a part of Birmingham City Schools, because our students represented us well tonight. So just thank you so much for this awesome opportunity, and keep doing great work. Be a part of Birmingham City Schools, because our students represented.
Was that Miss Benedict in the building?
Yes. Hey, I guess mine is behind. Hey, so I lost connection. Actually, my phone died and I didn't get to see one of my kids, but I just want to tell you, Mr. Marable, that the experience with you already know I'm a crybaby. Hey, Miss Rebecca Bloomfield. It was amazing. This was amazing. My kids at Huffman High School were, man, they have been forever changed because of the impact that you have left on us. And I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you young men, young Black men, standing up in the community and giving our children a voice, giving them a place, giving them a podium to stand out and just be like, dang, I can talk. You can listen to me. They're going to listen to what we have to say. And it's so important in this day and time. And I'll just share really quickly that, we don't know what our kids are going through. A lot of them are facing so much. And I had a student call me last night, and I won't share what she shared with me, but it was really, really early in the morning. And I said to her, I said, look, I said, that pen is how you're going to get through it. And I just spoke prophetically over her and told her, hey, I see books. I see poetry coming out of you. I see people being healed because of the words that you're going to speak. So I just want to encourage you two to stay on it. Continue to thrive. I don't care what nobody else is saying outside. I want to thank Ms. Lockhart for even bringing it to us, and also to Dr. Mason. You know, we appreciate this opportunity. Thank you to Birmingham City Schools. You know, guys, we needed this. This was important for us. Our children needed this space, and I'm so excited to have been a part of it. And hopefully we'll get to do more and more things. And thank you again.
Thank you so much, Ms. B. We'll take them words. We're gonna move forward in the next few years. Also, come on for this hair. We see you. Yeah. Thanks so much, Ms. B, for all your hard work, and I look forward to working with you in the future. Thank you so much.
All right, I think that it's time.
That was all the teachers, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
snap.
that it's time to do the thing. So we're going to let's do the individuals first, and then we'll announce our winning school. So in third place, in the individual, and these three individuals will have the opportunity to compete in poetry out loud. Poetry out loud, as Miss Diana Green was talking about earlier. And don't worry, top three will be getting y'all that information so that you'll know. But in third place, from Ramsey High School, give it up for Mackenzie Williams. Woo, woo. Oh, let's go. We don't have air horns, so we just make the noise. Then we had a tie for first place. Our top two poets came, and Mackenzie was poet number 19. Mackenzie was poet number 19. Poet number 19 from Ramsey High School. But we had a tie for first place, y'all, with these individual poets, a tie. And I'm gonna go ahead. I'll announce one and you announce the other.
Let's do it too.
All right. So
from Carver High School.
Carver!
Y'all show some love to Angel Jones.
Angel Jones, tie for first place. We love to see incredible work. And our other person tying for first place is also a Ram. Ooh, this one from Ramsey. Woo! Give it up for Taylor Kenty. Incredible work. A tie for first place. Some of y'all wondering, what does that mean? Well, first place is 150 and second place is 100. So we just add up those two and they both get $125. How did I know that? Because I do poetry. And poetry teaches me math.
You better go.
So I'm just telling y'all math teachers out there. See, hey, we ready.
FlourishAlabama@gmail.com.
And Eric, would you like to do the honor of announcing our first place school?
All right. For the rebirth of Word Up, the first ever poetry slam team in Birmingham to win the chip. Y'all show some love to Ramsey High School.
Ramsey comes through with the victory. Yes, congratulations to Ms. Lockhart and Ramsey High School. Incredible work from all of the schools. So we want to once again give shouts out and thank you to every single teacher who helped us once again at Winona, Miss Edwards, at Ramsey, Miss Lockhart.
At Huffman, thank you again, Miss B, for all of your hard work. And thank you to Miss Rachel Simone from Carver. You're an incredible teacher. Thank y'all
Yes.
so much. We look forward to growing these relationships and working with y'all in the coming years, man. Thank y'all so much.
Yes. So once again, one more big shout out and thank you to Birmingham Public Library for providing us with this platform and this amazing opportunity. I see everybody say congratulations. Two of the judges are giving out their congratulations in the chat. These students will be receiving their medals. We're going to find the safest. We're going to be doing that in a safe way, just so y'all know, which is why y'all don't see us just handing the trophies and the money to the people. But awesome and amazing. Oh, we have another teacher who's entered the building.
Oh,
we have one more teacher. Miss Edwards. Miss Edwards, we want to give you the opportunity to speak on behalf of Winona. Come on in.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I was actually on the live watching on Facebook and did not even realize I should have clicked the link to join the Zoom, but I just wanted to say that this school semester has been amazing. We went from students reluctant to turn on their cameras on Zoom to, them putting together these wonderful spoken word pieces, most of them 9th and 10th graders, their first year in high school, most of them. And it was just amazing to see them come out of their shell and put this together. It was a wonderful experience. Congratulations to you all at the Flourish for bringing back the Word Up Festival. I really wish they had things like this going when I was in high school, but it is marvelous to see the work that you all are doing, and we're definitely excited about what's to come. So great job, poets. I really enjoyed everyone, and still go Dragons.
Yes, go Dragons. Y'all know Winona. What else can we do but spit fire? You feel me? We do that. Okay. BCS strong. I see it in the building. And let me just go ahead and sneak in a little Roll Tide.
Roll Tide,
you already know what's good. You already know what's good. Number one in the nation. No need for that. Hey, we just letting them know. But this has been the Word Up Festival. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. And look at that. Y'all came in at 6 and we had you out by 8. How many poetry events can you say do that?
It's never happened.
How many?
It's never happened.
Poetry events can you say got you out on time? Okay, the Flourish do that. So shouts out to the students, the teachers, and the students, and the students, and the students. And the students. Wait, we do that. And that is it for our show today, y'all. And we'll see y'all next time.
Be easy, be well, be safe. Thank y'all so much for coming.